Topping your news first tonight, allegations of ethical misconduct continue to afflict the 34th Guam legislature. Although no formal complaints have been filed with the Ethics Committee, 3 senators have been named for varying alleged violations. PNC's Rebecca Elmore has a story.
Ethics issues have been plaguing the 34th Guam legislature. At least 3 lawmakers have been questioned for their ethical conduct in the last week, prompting Senator Joe San Augustin to bring the matter up during session yesterday.
The Ethics Committee convened and determined if there is any ethics violation by members of our body. And the reason for that is because it's all over the newspaper, and I like to be able to clear our colleagues and put to rest the issues that the people are asking out there in the public.
The most recent allegations concern Republican lawmaker Will Castro, who's racked up quite a travel itinerary. In just the first few months in office, Castro has already exceeded any other freshman senator in off-island travel, unrelated to the legislature. And with no bills to show for, the senator has fallen under critique.
Could a sitting senator, work on a commission involving another branch of government?
The ethics trainers thought that unless it was specifically legislated that those were supposed to be legislative seats, it would be questionable to have senators sitting in those seats and then having oversight over them.
However, on K57's Mornings with Patty this morning, Castro claimed his own version of an ethics session held last weekend is on par with legislature's legally mandated training.
I may not have been in that specific training at that time, but I did complete an ethics training. I did organize it, and I opened it up. It was even on a Saturday.
Although Guam law says, quote, any person who is an elected official of the government of Guam shall attend an ethics in government program within 90 days of taking office, Senator Castro says he interprets this to mean 90 business days. But even incumbent lawmakers are finding themselves in hot water for ethics issues. Senator Michael San Nicolas was formally informed of his need to remove himself from the public housing program in February. But Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority Executive Director Mike Duenas says ignorance of the law isn't a defense, and that San Nicolas had to renew his Section 8 agreement annually, including a provision that attests no conflicts of interest exist. Former lawmakers Judy Wonpat, Tina Barnes, and Rory Respicio are calling the rules chairman's bluff as well, saying San Nicolas knew all about the conflict of interest. Another lawmaker making headlines not only on the island of Guam but in Saipan as well. Republican Senator Jim Espaldon called out for his, quote, flawed telepathy by Saipan Representative Ed Probst. The elected official is on the hot seat for a decry deal with the CNMI company and his involvement as lead negotiator for a multi-million-dollar contract. It's important to note that although at least 3 senators are caught up in the ethics concerns, no formal complaint has been filed for any one of them. The last time a formal complaint was filed was in 2012. Reporting for PNC News, I'm Rebecca Elmore.